We are going to talk about services for partners and why it's valuable for them, right? As simple as that. Okay, great. In simple words, it's an offering we built for Microsoft and other technology partners to enhance their projects with the help of our experts, having implementation experience we built over the years in Dynamics 365 and Power Platform. Recently, we found out that not only the end customers are struggling with business application implementation projects, but there is a general lack of great Dynamics 365 professionals in the market, which also affects the other partners who provide the similar services as we do. It can be a partner who builds own ISV solutions for specific industry, or its implementation partner with resource shortages and the need of good experts to speed up their current projects, or Azure or Microsoft solution partners who wants to enrich their regular service offerings with Dynamics 365 or Power Platform, but doesn't have much experience with it. Especially when business is growing, we know how difficult it is to set up a team of Microsoft Dynamics professionals, keeping the cost within the budget, and at the same time keep customers satisfied with the level of services. We managed to solve such issue on our projects, and this is what we can help other partners with. I think it's about focus on end customer problem and team synergy. And when I say focus, it's not just a buzzword. We are primarily implementation consultancy business, and we usually work directly with end customers who actually use the products we implement. The partner service is another business line we established due to the market demand. And if you look generally how Dynamics partnership is established in global community, in most cases it looks like that. The primary partner who rule the project perform requirements analysis and do a market research, and then provide the other partner with solution design. Like, that's what we want you to build or configure. Could you please estimate and do it within the project timeline? Most of the partners just simply take it as is, maybe ask some clarifications and start to build it. And I think technically there are many firms worldwide who can do that. In very short term, both parties are satisfied, but long term might be a different story. And let me explain you why. Usually, partners are paid to ensure that technology built is working from a technical perspective, but they're not necessarily incentivized to offer technology that works best from the business perspective. And our consultants and architects, on the other hand, are regularly involved in full cycle implementations on our own project. And it's very often the case that they have already encountered with the same end customer issue to suggest available insight from a business perspective, and even how to communicate it to the customer. Sure. For example, recently we have encountered with Dynamics consultancy firm that used to work with Dynamics 365 Business Central, but just have started a new finance and operation practice, where projects are usually bigger in scale. Like I mentioned before, they sent us a design concept asking for development of complex pricing feature for beverage distribution company, which is like out-of-the-box Dynamics 365 commerce pricing, but not exactly what they want. However, their customer doesn't plan to buy neither use Dynamics 365 commerce or POS functionality at all. They are not in retail business, but rather wholesale distribution. Partner's plan was to develop a completely new advanced pricing functionality that could work without Dynamics 365 commerce module and the need of commerce infrastructure. And we had right resources to do that. It can work as expected, and it seems to be a quite big chunk of work of ours that partners agreed to pay us. But fortunately, we heard that the same requirement from our clients before, and we were in touch with Microsoft on the issue. What it turns out to be, Microsoft in the meantime was developing a completely new pricing engine that's not generally available yet, but it's available for partners who enrolled in private preview program. Using out-of-the-box feature instead of brand new development, it's completely different story, right? By offering it, we save 75% of expected budget for the feature implementation. Did we as OntargIT earn the most we can in the short term? No, we didn't. Did it reduce time to value for end customer on this project? For sure. Did we establish a trust and great partnership that pay off significantly more in the long term? Definitely yes. The other important thing is team synergy. We are not doing business of finding and contracting one-time employee, get the margin, and then fingers crossed, hope that expert will do well along the project. Then project is done, contract is finished. No, it's not our case. We are in consulting business, not in the recruitment business. And this is important to note. We invest in people's growth, we do end customer implementations, we do regular research what's new in Microsoft products, and because of that, the most valuable professionals in our team prefer to stay. And if you even look at LinkedIn, at this moment we had about 5.8 years median employee tenure, which is quite high compared to peers. So speaking about partners, what they can get from it, inheritably, it is a great team synergy. We usually offer a team, even if it's only 2 or 3 people working on a project, be sure that behind the scene, entire OntargIT consulting department is supporting them. The value of it is very obvious. Imagine you hire 2 very skilled independent professionals, for example, consultant and developer. It still takes time before they can find the best way to collaborate together. Time to productivity in this case may be too long for ongoing project, whereas we have that synergy already straight away. Usually we organize it in 2 ways, but it's not limited to. The first one we call dedicated team, where the team of specific Dynamics or Power Platform professionals assigned and fully dedicated to the project. We usually recommend it when the scope of project that needs to be done is quite predictable and partner is looking for mid to long-term arrangements, for example, ISV development or full cycle implementation project. The second option we call on-demand partner service, where our delivery lead is assigned to the project. He is in charge to find and suggest the right professionals to do the work, whether it's architects, functional consultants, developers, etc. The workload and pool of professionals might vary based on demand, but delivery lead is remain a single point of communication for all the work assigned to us. We recommend this option where partner just needs some consultation from time to time, or do a project with a non-fixed scope, or when we help in customer support. Quick way to set up a team of experts with a great synergy, focus on long-term collaboration and customer result, easy to communicate and work with, and happy existing partners. I encourage you to visit our Services for Partners website to find out more information, then reach out to us to see how our partnership can benefit both parties. And I'm sure we can start quicker than you might expect. Thank you.